test the outside here. Give me a good block. We got some great blocks. We got some beautiful blocks. Tyler Heller. Can he go? Oh, we might have that one. Yes, he does. Let's go. Here we go. Give me some blocks. Perfect blocks. Squidtard's going. All right, we're going to try and test him here. And that's the last thing. Oh, we got coverage all the, we got real estate for days. And give him some more. Squidtard. That's what I'm talking about. And thank you, Quandale Dingle. Vanderbilt unleashed hell upon the college football world. Give him another. Again. Come on, Harold. This got to be you, bro. Harold Flower. Let's go. Oh, y'all really thought. Y'all really thought. Y'all really thought. Squidception gets his. Can he go all the way? Oh! Squidtard, okay, Squidtard way outside. Got some lanes, got a block, got some blocks. He might have the speed, and he does. Come on, Tyler, give me a block. Let's freaking go! Ladies and gentlemen, Tardaria is your new national champions. Blah, 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 blah. Seems like we're in the clear. Oh, my ceiling fan isn't even on. All right, then. Well, good day. Good day, everyone. Oi, my fellow comrades. It's Squidtard here, and it is time, finally time, to finish the long-awaited Season 4 of the Tardaria Dynasty. We're very close. We're very, very close. I planned to finish it last night, but as you all know, if you were there last night, the Buffalo game went on for a little too long, so I eventually cut the stream after this, the quarterfinal matches. So we've got the semifinals, the national championship, if we make it there, and the whatever happens next, which is going to be the offseason, obviously, but we'll see how that pans out. Now, we have a couple of player names, and I'm going to put those on the screen in just a minute. First off, let me go ahead and do roll call. Let's see who's in the comments so far. Wolverine, what's going on, buddy? Floby, Even Odd, Chonky Chuck, The Railroad Channel, Carlos Walker, Goob, Super Nuclear. Good to see you guys in the comments. Love each and every one of y'all. All right, then. Well, so, to catch you up on what exactly went down last stream, we had a really good start to the stream. We dominated a bunch of teams. The defense was playing way better. That is until we got to the SEC Championship game, as the Florida Gators claimed their Super Bowl title, and they beat Tardaria. They were just an unbeatable squad. I couldn't figure out how to beat them. But I know for a fact if it was their Super Bowl. I do. I know for a fact it was Florida's Super Bowl. And I'm not saying that as me being salty or whatever. It was literally their Super Bowl. You know why? You know why? Because look what happened to them. Look what happened to them in the quarterfinal. Look at that. To Cincinnati. The Cincinnati Bearcats done beat the Florida Gators. So, good news. We will not have to deal with them in the national championship if we make it there. We do have to deal with their relatives in the state, the Miami Hurricanes, in the semifinals. But I'm way more confident about that than I am whatever the hell that monstrosity Florida was. So, looking like we'll be facing off against Southern Cal. If not, then of course we'll be facing off against Cincinnati. That's if we do our part and beat the Canes. So, we're going to see how it pans out for sure. Yeah. Tough road for Billy Napier. Really, really tough road. Billy Napier. I'm real hurt about that, as you know. All right, well, last thing before we continue onwards, we do have, of course, a list of player names for next year. These are the player names that are going to be dropped in our recruiting class. And if there are any spots available, I'm just going to leave it as a first-come, first-served basis. I'll ask the chat, and you guys will just drop whatever name you can think of, and that'll be the name of that person. So we'll see how that pans out once we get to the actual offseason. But yeah, that's the those are the roster names. So for the next recruiting class. All right then. Well, let's waste no more time. I don't have a lot of time as it is. I want to make sure to get through the entirety of the season. Let's make sure, by the way, that we've got our staff. I think we we got some offers pending. So we'll see how that pans out after this matchup. But yeah, let's do it. The Tardaria Squidtards versus the Miami Hurricanes. By the way, for those of you who were not here last night, Katie's Burner officially won the Heisman Trophy, meaning that we have our first ever Heisman. Tardaria has more Heismans than Tennessee. Bomber. And then, ooh. Yeah, let's do the, I like the white versus black uniform combinations. Those are always fun. Alright, let's do it, guys. Y'all ready? Semifinal matchup. Let's go. Let's go. By the way, I finally reached 0 on my push-up counter. And in case y'all don't know, for any super chats we receive, you'll be able to A, add a player to our next recruiting class, and B, upgrade an existing player that we already have. So, just something to think about. Yeah, no, Lenore Sellers was behind Katie's Burner the entirety of the second half of the season. A little quiet. I'm going to bump up the audio.
Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far.
All right, boys, don't let me down.
Semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship?
Don't let me down, boys. Come on. We can do this. I believe in y'all. Oh, Lord, we're starting off with defense. Maybe I don't believe in y'all. Okay, well. Go to slow. And then let's see what happens.
Team out there, we are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision.
Here we go. Returning it from the 10, and he goes down. Doesn't even get to the 15-yard line. There's that special teams, baby. They only allowed one punt return touchdown this season.
Modern times have become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first
Mario Cristobal in a playoff game. This can't be real. Yep, welcome to the shadow realm of the college football world. That's how you know this is the fourth dimension.
Like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that.
Oh, there's that primetime Tardaria tackling. The first tackle never gets him, but the second or third might. Get his ass. Yeah!
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Here's the second down play.
We got something going for us for sure.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
All right, there we go. 3rd and 4.
Tackled quickly after the catch.
They got Emory Williams starting. Hey, he must have had a really good offseason.
Third down play. Back to pass. It's Williams.
Nice!
And it's dropped by a normally
Jack Ripper with the pass breakup.
It's going to bring up 4th down. And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field.
Great special teams coverage for them.
No return.
By the way, I don't know if y'all saw, but USC beat the piss out of Cincinnati. So if we win here, we'll be playing off against them in the Natty. No Cincinnati in the Natty. Womp womp.
Two good teams with great individual players.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. Now they're running on the toss.
Damn.
That's a nice tackle.
Crap.
Senior.
Katie's Burner, no. That's the last thing we need, man.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long.
All right, well, I'm going to heave it to Pissman. See if he can do something. He did something! Mario Pissman! I love this guy. Did I tell you guys that? Did I tell you guys that? Oh my goodness.
How'd he do it? Impossible!
What a catch. What a bomb right there. Squidward tentacles fit that perfectly into Mario Pissman's hands. Not too long, not too short. Right on the money. Incredible execution. Alright, Squidward Tentacles the second is going to sub in for KD's burner for now.
Now the all-important extra point.
Alright. Great start. 7-0. Hard to complain about that.
Team is on the field to boot this one away.
Yeah, Pissman had to hit the gritty on him. Ooh.
He's going to bring it out of the end
Oh,
zone from a couple yards deep.
Damn.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the
I am not so great at tackling. All right then. Let's do it, defense.
Back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And now the handoff.
Okay, somebody can tackle him. There you go.
The 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
We're talking about the throw, right? Yeah, I believe so.
Back to throw. It's Williams. Spins away from defenders.
I think I've said this before. I don't remember. I'd love to join the podcast and talk about LSU. We'll see what we can do about that.
Be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route.
In terms of guess, it's hard to say I can promise to get anybody on because plans change, things change, and because of how things are panning out, things could be different. You never know. Anyway, Billy Bob Jones just had the most beautiful interception ever, so the defense is on lockdown mode.
They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Besides, you're in a tough spot there, Flo, because we had Ian the Hyper on, and he talked about LSU. Man, Billy Bob, let's go.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
What a juke move by Burner. Let's go, Katie's Burner.
He just breaks away and
Stun on him. Stun on him, Mr. Heisman. Let's go.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does.
Florida awoke something in these boys. They did. That last game against Florida was such an ass whooping that it turned these boys into men.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
No, Goob is not a Bama fan. He is a 8-4 fan.
Good field position here. Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next
All right. Well, so far things are panning out very, very well.
The Hurricanes offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First down. We're going to throw the football.
Get his ass. Boo! Yeah, let's go.
They'll actually lose yardage after
That could definitely be a possibility. Us canning that defensive coordinator.
Looking to pass here on
We'll see.
second down. Here's a screen
Oh.
pass to the running back.
Uh-oh. Y'all got killed on a screen.
They make the stop, but not
Come
before
on,
he gains
man.
the first down. The screenplay works. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Outside run. Okay, breaks one tackle. Breaks two. All right, there we go. Somebody's gonna take him down eventually.
Second down here.
That's future 8-4 team to you, Goob.
Looking to pass. It's Williams. Tries the right with a quick.
No.
Defense looks slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays
Even Posty Malone can't cover everybody.
So dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
What happened there, Posty Malone? How did you get cooked that bad? Ay.
They're set now to try the PAT.
One of y'all has to sell it for everybody every single game.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Now they get set to kick it away.
In last stream, I said Posty Malone was the only guy on the defense that remained consistently good. Obviously, that was a lie. Everybody just takes turns here, I guess. It's almost time for Squidception to do the same thing.
Toss play to the outside.
Thank you again, Homer Simpson, for shoving the man right in my path.
Trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, building a diagnosis
Good catch.
play, blows it up.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss.
We can't get any luck with those outside runs. They have just been completely shutting that down.
Made up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play.
Got him. He's sacked.
This is good pressure by the defense.
Why do we even have an offensive line?
Quarterback was holding on to the ball
Legitimate
too long,
question.
which allowed the defense to get home.
Looking for a deep completion. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Bro, this guy Zaquan Patterson's really pissing me off. He's tackled me every single time. He's tackled me, now he just picked me off.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field.
They got God as a safety, apparently.
Keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. He hands it off from the gun.
Third down.
Able to fight for a decent.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to give Red's video a watch.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Of course.
Pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle.
Might as well just jump ahead till next season at this rate.
First down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Oh, I meant to send the next possession. I'm going to come in on the very next play unless they blow this, but...
No part of contact on that play. Handing off on the draw play. And the defense able to hold in there.
All right, 3rd and 8. Yeah, we'll do this.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
All right, here we go. Let's get him off the field.
They'll keep it on the ground. For the draw play.
All right.
And the offense
Thank you for doing a halfback draw on 3rd and 8. Very smart move.
wrap up the first quarter.
Looks like computers do make some mistakes after all.
So we begin the second quarter with a field goal attempt as the kicking team is out there.
Oh, lucky. All right, whatever. All right, at least it's not a tie ball game.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And the returner will be brought down. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll toss it to the right side. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
We have lost our ability to run the ball, like, at all. It's very concerning.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the senior making a disruptive impact. What
What are you doing? What? Are you even trying? Zaya, wait. I'm not gonna miss you. I'm not gonna miss you or Homer Simpson. God, you guys suck.
How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Great catch.
Receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete.
Catch the ball. Just catch the ball.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
I'm surprised we got a positive gain out of that, if I'm being honest.
Take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full.
There you go, Leroy Jenkins.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And looking to throw now on first down.
This has got to be a perfect ball.
Shot here. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had
It was so close. At least he attempted to catch it. Bro. I don't get Homer Simpson, bro. That's, again, he shoved him directly into me. He's like, he's trying to kill the team. Nice. Bam. Oh, that's, damn, that's a touchdown. All right, great job by Mario Pissman, though. KD's burner can finish the rest of the job.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling
Da,
here.
da, 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 da. Let's go. Scored tentacles the second, actually. We'll take it, though. All the same.
That's why this team made the college football play.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first down.
I think Squidward Tentacles has like an 87 speed. And because people sent super chats to upgrade KD's burner, he has a 98 speed. Or 99. Somewhere around that range. All right.
Try here for the extra point.
21 to 10. We'll take it.
Extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play.
Meh.
It's that time.
All right.
And the Miami offense is
Lock in defense. That includes you, Posty Malone. Whatever that bum move you did earlier, try not to do that again.
It's an out route.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Great job, guys.
The Hurricanes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense
Oh yeah, no, he's fast.
Get ready, this guy can
Katie's
fly.
burners,
And then the
he's
ball comes,
fast.
And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight
Yeah,
end
just stop praising our defense, Kurt. Just stop. There's no reason to praise them. They're gonna follow it up with a big fat diarrhea the very next play, like they always do.
2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it second and medium.
Aye, aye, aye.
Quarterback drops back.
Somebody's got to get in a play or something.
And it's incomplete.
Well, I guess that counts. I meant to come in on third down. Oh well.
Third and short from the 30. Chance for
Try to do that again, Jack.
here and perhaps force a
Please.
field goal attempt. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to
Get him! Yeah! There you go.
with the sack.
Huge.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with
Was that our man Mustard Mower making that play?
They just sat back in coverage,
Damn right it is. Whoever gets him in the draft is taking a steal right there. Unless if he's already projected as a first round, which he should be.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal.
So this is like a 54-yard field goal right here by Miami. And they nail it. And they nail it. Yeah, I'm not surprised. The CPUs can nail field goals from 80 yards out. I'm not surprised.
Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Who's the better receiver, Jeremiah Smith or Ryan Williams? Jeremiah Smith. Ryan Williams is great, but Jeremiah Smith is just on an entirely different level. Homer, you suck! Oh my goodness, Homer Simpson pisses me off, dude. He's so ass. Of course this is off the money, and they pick it off. Great. I'm so damn sick of Homer Simpson. Completely derailed that drive, and now they're gonna score and go up. They're gonna tie the ball game here. I'm so tired of Homer Simpson.
Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Dropping back, it's Williams.
Yeah.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now,
legit, I couldn't be any less surprised than I am right now. Yep, Squidception got cooked again, bro. I mean, like, it's not even shocking anymore.
And he knocks it right through.
He just hit the Heisman pose. He forgets that he's playing against the Heisman, but I get it. They've shut his ass down the entire game because Homer Simpson is actual dog shit. Thank you again, by the way, Homer Simpson. Trash ass. I mean, one of the worst offensive linemen I've ever dealt with in my entire life.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
We might as well try and fool them. We got nothing else going for us.
Now they're running on the toss.
Yeah, of course. I hate you so fucking much, Homer Simpson.
Got some things to work out here. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Offense
Great catch right there, Stuart Little. Need a little bit more of that.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to make a big.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Why did you move out of the way? Why did he move out of the way? He was right there. All he had to do was turn around and catch it, but then he moved out of the way and let the Hurricane Man catch it. Why is my AI the only stupid ones? Oh my.
They've got to make some adjustments.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day.
Unbelievable.
Off to a great start. He may have more.
What are we even doing here?
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point makes the lead 6. So an important touchdown just before halftime.
My stuff's breaking again. I had to close it out. I think I broke everything. I think I broke the game. I think I broke the game. Hell. Holy hell. I'm going to try and start it back up. There we go. Alright, now we're back in business. What a stupid... I mean, what an insane set of events right there. What an unbelievably stupid set of events that just transpired right there.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final.
The god of football, Zaquan Patterson, just picked me off again. I mean, unbelievable, dude.
The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of.
The Canes will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled.
I kind of, as selfish as this is, if we lose, I'm not going to be mad about it because I'll know that way Homer Simpson doesn't get a ring. He doesn't deserve one.
First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff.
He has done nothing but kill this team.
Toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that...
And here comes a deep shot.
Thank goodness for Mario Pissman.
They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Do you think Sam Levitt is the best quarterback in the Big 12? He's really good. I mean, he's going to make noise for Arizona State, but I don't think he's the best. I think Colorado made a really good move bringing in Caden Salter from Liberty.
Backed up against their own end zone. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal.
That doesn't count. That one ring doesn't count. Whatever, though. Katie's Burner's finally getting some plays in. Well, that was just a absolutely terrible second quarter. Yeah, Homer Simpson's basically like the Saints quarterback that they got, Hunter Deckers or whatever his name is. He's the Iowa State quarterback that bet on Iowa State to lose. Well, we're finally up again, which is nice.
It's Williams. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got a man.
Glad to see you here, Crossfire, but everything's not really all that cool and good. Not here, at least. My team is falling apart. Everybody with the exception of my offense. But of course, this is what my defense does. Worst defense in the history of college football right here. Look at him go.
When it comes to the Canes.
Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
So go on and let him score again so I can attempt to come back.
Short throw complete to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Unbelievable.
The 20. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, that's what you love to see from an
I don't even think they've been on 2nd down once. They got an instant first down, instant first down, instant first down, instant first down, instant first down.
But the defense just
I mean, that might be the first time they actually shut down one of their plays.
A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
I don't know if it's an arcade-like game. It might be because of that, but this is, I mean, this is insane. I've seen people play defense, but I've never, for whatever reason, specifically in this dynasty, this defense is just absolutely terrible. And part of that is due to the fact that these corners are not very good.
But now it's 3rd and goal. Back
We
to
need a
pass.
stand right here.
Williams. And he decides
Great
to
stand.
throw it away.
All right, well, we're still going to be losing, but now at least it's not a touchdown. We held on. We had an actual goal line stand.
Chip shot from the right hash mark. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they jump back in front. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
My goodness, yeah. The run game has just become absolutely obsolete because my 98 speed running back is getting outran by everybody.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. First down. Looking to throw the football.
Wide open, Harold Flower. Go, Harold. Go, Harold Flower. Break that tackle, baby. Go.
In the clear now. It's
Beautiful.
and they finally tackle
Best play I've seen Harold Flower get.
in the pitch and catch. Back-to-back
Huge.
plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now.
All right, finish it.
They're trying to punch it in here.
Let's go.
That's a
Woo.
touchdown with this right
All
now.
right.
Stop it.
What are we at? By 4?
We're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because
Run it back.
so many different ways. We've seen speed, we've seen his physicality, he's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the
Go. Ah.
get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead.
Well, dang.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16.
All right, well, at the very least, we're up again.
And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field.
Just in time for another defensive choke job.
Shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. What can they do more?
If you hadn't batted that away, Jack Ripper, I would have thrown you out of the game.
And that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's caught downfield. Tackle made.
Why am I not surprised? All they had to do is move their arm out, and that would have been a 3rd down play, but nope.
Back in motion now.
I went for 2 because I wanted to go up by 6. It doesn't matter anyway. If it were up by 3, I would have taken the PAT, but being up by 4, I felt there was no harm in trying to go for 2.
Now on first down. Makes a quick catch.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the
It doesn't matter who we lost to because they just lost in the playoffs.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. That run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. To throw, it's Williams.
Yes!
Picked off.
Yes!
Right in the
Let's go!
and pays for it. Not much on the return, but the defense.
Posty Malone made a play.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job.
Well, that ain't no Cam Ward right there. There's the Emory Williams we're all used to seeing.
All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger.
Okay.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. It's a toss play to the right.
Best run he's had in a while, if I'm being honest.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, he turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle,
Get it?
a tight end,
Great,
same
great
way
catch.
they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you
I don't think we're going to get everybody up on the line.
play is blown up right at the
Oh, we
line.
are. Nice.
And looking for a big play here.
Dude!
Number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Where did that guy come from? Again, it's this idiot. Okay, now I'm thinking this is an arcade-ass game. That was not on me. Look at this. Look at this. This safety is unbelievable. Came from halfway across the field. I don't understand how I'm supposed to beat that. All right, defense, back on you.
Here we go. First play of
Since apparently
has a first down.
Miami has God corners.
Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop
Yeah,
after a short gain.
Squidward undersent that by a mile.
Previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on a screen. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's picked
Yes!
up time tonight.
Thank you, Emory Jones.
Fighting off
Oh,
the
I
tackle.
called him Emory Jones. No, I'm thinking of the Florida quarterback. No, Emory Williams. Thank you again, Emory Williams.
Deep down the middle of the field.
Squidward might be selling, but you're selling just as hard.
Challenging throw requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Hype. Let's go, Booby Curry. All right, let's try not to sell this time.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped short of the marker. After
Katie's burner apparently can't block.
Big fan of that jet sweep motion like that.
We just can't get anything going, man.
Stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
First and 10 play coming up. Use the running game to chew on this clock.
Homer Simpson once again missed his block completely. He missed it, like missed his block completely. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait. It's all. I'm almost done with having to deal with you.
Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I can't believe it, man.
That play call here.
He's trying to sell so hard.
Run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how
Just
much
block him.
confidence they
Thank
have in the
you.
passing game.
Homer made a good block, finally. And Katie's burner had a great run.
Completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
So the clock stops as we head into the final.
I came to
2 minutes of play
tote the
here.
rock,
This
not
defense
block.
needing to step up and make a play
He's
now.
not wrong there.
On first and
Can't
10,
argue with that.
throw the
Oh,
ball.
bam! Let's go! Stuart Little.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense has the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. I like the odds of closing this game out.
Huge. Huge for the program.
Extra point is looking good to lead now as he
All right, I'm staying in the game. I'm not leaving.
send this one.
I'm not sending it to Sim.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20.
Ever thought about flipping the play? Yeah. I just never saw any sense in it. But you might be onto something, because then it won't be Homer Simpson screwing it up for us. Him and Zaya Wade are both on the right side, and they just have both been absolute menaces for me.
Looking to throw. And the clock-
Oh my lord!
Deep shot.
What are you doing, Mitch Hicks? At least you made the tackle, but good lord, dude.
But not for a long completion. First throw. It's Williams. Catch made on the left side.
Yeah, once they get to this rubber banding point, the only thing you can do is pray that they score quick enough for your offense to do something. You aren't stopping them.
Looking to throw it on first down. Over the middle and incomplete.
I don't know what that was, but do that again, please.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back.
Let's go! Incredible play. Stun on him. Stun on him. Let's go, Jack Ripper. Huge. Huge for the program. In fact, I think that's it. I think that's the killing blow right there, because now all we get to do is just run and get the ball out.
Toss play to the
Oh.
outside. They tackle him behind the
Great
line.
job for doing absolutely nothing there. All right.
Taken by the
Fine.
defense, trying to preserve as much
They're bringing up everybody on the line now.
offense.
We'll make them regret it.
Wants to throw it on 2nd down. Hit as he releases.
Boom! What a catch by Stuart Little. Let's go.
And now it's
That's
the
it.
defense.
That's the ball game.
Trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
It may have been brutal and I may have slammed my desk, but we survive. Tardaria is going to the national championship. Woo! Huge. Me, Tardaria got bailed out. Me, Tardaria got bailed out. They absolutely destroyed me on the pass. Now, that's pretty much what they do anyway, but wow. Mario Pissman and Stuart Little both had really good days receiving. All right, well, there we go. 15-1. We are 1 win away from the glorious title. All right, well, I can't think of a better game to end this thing out on. Honestly, I'm being genuinely serious, because now our final battle is against none other than Lincoln Riley and the USC Trojans. I mean, I can't think of a better way to go out, if I'm being honest. All right, well, let's move on to next week. Mustard Mower, SEC Player of the Week. Stuart Little, Offensive Player of the Week. Yep. USC versus Tardaria, the final game. Did we get the guys we wanted on the staff? I suppose we did. Nice. All right. Cool, cool. Well, if we win this game, we'll be moving on to CEO, so that's going to be fun. Let's see if we can pull it off. The championship game, also known as What is Defense, doesn't exist. Boy, this is going to be fun. Should we stick with our home unis or switch to something else? Let's see what USC's wearing. I guess we'll just stick with our homes. All right. Let's do it. National championship on the line. Let's go out there and do it. 56 to... Yeah, put your score predictions in. Put your score predictions in the chat.
As we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here. Twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the #2
The adversity he's talking about is Homer Simpson, by the way.
Taking on a team from the SEC, a squad that's looking to really put on a show here today. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going.
There's that great Tardaria logo just completely missing from action. Alright, well, firstly, gotta make sure we're on slow. Alright.
Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate
Boom!
national championship at stake.
I figured since they've got red helmets, I might as well reply in kindness with my helmets.
So USC's offense making their way on the field to open this game. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is...
The energy in this building is... I meant to... Oh. It's because kickoff technically counts as change of possession.
16 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the...
Hey, well, we stopped them on the first play. They did not get a first down on the very first play of the game. There's a victory in my eyes.
Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Who's the
Oh, they got Quentin Joyner. Good lord.
How aggressive will it be?
With him and Miller Moss, daggum.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
All day to throw.
On the outside, it's Anderson. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent
As
yards.
Homer Simpson still being asked, never stopped.
Second down play here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
Oh, all right.
Using a strong stiff arm.
You guys are all around him, but just make sure not to tackle him.
Enough to pick up a first down. The Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining.
Oh,
decent
crap.
yards.
Mustard mower. No, you're like the only consistent guy on the defense. Don't go down.
The Trojans have first.
Crap, dude.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Aye. They're just shredded. It's like it doesn't even exist.
Sixth play on the drive. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw.
Good night.
Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield.
He didn't get in, but whatever.
The end zone. Touchdown Trojans.
Look, he hit.
Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in.
Jack Ripper hit him so hard that he disappeared from existence. Literally.
Exactly how you envision
That man hit him so hard he disappeared from existence. He turned into a ghost.
to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown. Couldn't have scripted it any better.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the BAT. And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open. Now the kickoff.
I might as well just stay in on defense if that's what they're going to put on the table.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22.
All right, well, before anything else, let's go ahead and see if we can establish the run, because that'll kind of tell the tale for how this is going to pan out.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here.
God, Homer, you suck!
Loss of 5 yards. So from the 16-yard line, it's now second and long.
I'm so mad at Homer Simpson. He's so
From the shotgun, looking
so bad and great.
for pressure and sack.
I think we might be cooked, boys.
Inside the 10. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Catch is made down the middle. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that.
I can't rely on my defense to stop him, so the only thing I can do is ensure that my offense stays on the field. Go! Yes! That was so risky. That was so incredibly risky.
Ball spotted at the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The short completion of the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
And they'll tackle him.
I guess I can't run that play anymore, man. That's Homer Simpson's just dog shit, dude. I can't rely on him to cover anybody.
Watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has a great instinct.
Just catch? All right, cool.
The defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for loss for the back. Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart the zone defense.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. He flips it to the back across the middle.
We got to do it again, man.
Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Now this one makes a lot more sense because we're in prime field position. And I'm not leaving it on Homer's hands because this dumbass can't guard anybody. All right, or I guess nobody can block anybody. Great. Lincoln Riley found defense. I guess we're all cooked.
And I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Running out of time in the pocket. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. That completion makes it second and medium.
Oh, boy.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry up.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
He eludes a tackle, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. Makes a nice move there. Brought down, but it's past the line.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I think we lost. I think the game is over. I needed to score every single time, and we just didn't do it. So I think it's over.
When it comes to counting up individual stars, I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
Throws a stiff arm. And a nice first down game there.
I mean, they are just doing everything they want. They're playing against a G League defense, so naturally I think they're going to be okay. Yeah.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Southern California.
Load the buses. Load them up. Load them up. We didn't bother to show up. We did block the extra point, though. That's funny.
So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Thompson. Solid job by the coverage.
I thought Southern Cal had a really bad history of producing NFL quarterbacks. Well, NFL and college are two different things, so
Here comes a first down pass.
they don't have a problem with producing good college quarterbacks, apparently.
And they finally get him down, but a huge
That's what we
gain
need,
to
Stuart
wrap
Little.
up this first
We're not going to be able to run the ball, apparently, so the best thing to do is to be able to throw.
It's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. So one play moves the ball to the 38, another first down. He's got an open
Nice.
downfield, and it's caught.
Well, that's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to go.
Down goes the quarterback.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack.
Beautiful run by Katie's burner. Holy hell. We need more of that.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now? Can he make it to the marker?
Nice.
Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way
Great
they
catch.
into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Got a new set of downs.
Stuart Little's coming in clutch here tonight.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them
Just
right
block
back into this
for
game.
once. Let's go. All right, finally, we're on the board.
Start the drive and some bold play calling, great execution, and here's the end zone.
Well, it's easy to
Ugh, boy.
to get conservative when you're
Yeah, they made that one a struggle.
line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Yeah, it's up and good to get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the
All right, we
defense
need to
come up with a
stop.
this time?
That's a lot to ask for, but that would be really, really nice.
Impressive spin there. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And the back now goes in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Jones. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
No, 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 Jack Ripper, no. You got to pick that, dude. Why did you bat the ball down?
I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a complete.
You were right there to make the play. That was such a zero IQ move, man. Great. Way to go. That's on you. That's completely on you, Jack Ripper.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for
Had a chance right there and you blew it.
Got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly.
There we go.
And pick up the first down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it.
Nice. Great defense. All right. Just do it one more time.
And it brings up a
Just do it one more time.
easy here
And then we can get back in this ball game.
for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, SC.
Combs. You haven't played. I don't think you've played once throughout the entire season. You played there, and I've seen enough. Sean Combs. Bum ass. Get off my field.
As the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the
Once in a blue moon, we thought we were going to stop him, but some dumbass once again let him go. So, yeah. We're done. I think we're losing this guy. I can't come back in this one. I can't hope to win in a situation where all they do is score every single play.
Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive.
What do you do against a team where they literally cannot be stopped? Where all of their drives are scoring drives. Every single one of them. I don't think there's anything to do. I mean, we've got a 90 overall defense that plays like a 50. They play like a 2 overall defense.
This defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out.
And great, we're going to have a great catch coming back because of a hold. Zaya Wade. Bum-ass Zaya Wade as always.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense with 5 receivers.
This is
now,
painful.
empty backfield. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is
As usual, he gets touched once and then dies.
hold on. Important second down play coming up. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back.
He should be able to get this. And he did. Nice.
The big tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. The offense going with the hurry up. And looking to throw.
Just keep doing it. Keep doing it, Harold Flower. Carry the team. Carry him, Harold. Keep doing it until they figure out how to stop it.
He's running out of time here.
I guess they figured out how to stop it.
Down he goes.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. Snap count, scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line.
God almighty. I can't do anything.
What a long way to go on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Lets it go quickly.
I mean, I cannot do anything. I can't do anything.
But it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out.
I just can't. I can't do anything, man.
It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Please catch this. Yes! Thank you, Stuart Little. Finally, somebody did something. All right, we're alive. Absolutely beautiful. Finish it off. Let's go. Oh, man. Thank you.
This is the biggest stage that you can play. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but they can't.
All right, well, as long as you force them to use their timeouts.
Will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here.
We're probably going to be down by 9. Is what it's looking like.
Back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but
Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous, man.
Stay ahead of the sticks.
We have the world's shittiest defense in college football. The world's shittiest defense.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, and he breaks Got a lane. Can he get in? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
It's a waste of time. It's such a waste of time. I might as well just have them bring out nobody, so that they can just score, going down the field and score. And score, 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 and score. We have the worst defense ever. There is not a worse defense ever in the history of this game. This is impossible. You can't beat a team that just all they do is score. You can't. In a position I'm in now, like, it's impossible. You can't win.
Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. Empty set now, 5 wide.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making it.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
It doesn't matter that we're getting the ball back. We're done. We're done. I think we're done.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
They're just too good. I can't beat them. I'm gonna have to go for onside kicks and just hope I can get the ball back.
They get the second half started with their running play. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Going for a big play downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against the deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
Now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores.
Losing my ability to run the ball has done me no favors, like at all.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there.
No forced autoplay disaster. Not yet, at least.
He's moving
Throw it away.
now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
God, they get to you so fast. I mean, all of their linebackers have like 900 acceleration.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense
Well, you guys know I gotta go for it. No, I cannot kick a field goal. That's basically just waving the white flag.
Defense, you get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill, but when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical
Bam!
for big plays.
All right.
That's another touchdown.
Down by 1 score again.
This running back on the biggest possible stage.
Now, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about it. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they're struggling.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards.
You're talking about this. You've had months to prepare. You had like a month to prepare for this offense. You could give my defense an eternity, a couple of light years to prepare for this game, and they're still gonna come out getting shoved into a locker. Get him. Okay, well, that's a start, I guess.
Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he heavy pressure. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Get in there.
Completion on first down.
Nice! Yes!
And drop back at the
Let's go, Ghetto Smosh. Let's go. Huge. Send everybody back. We need a defensive stop. Please give us something. Give us life.
looking to throw it on third.
No!
Very long. He's looking
Make the play!
and this
Oh!
would have been a
Holy hell!
How'd he do it? Impossible!
I saw he was open. I saw someone had busted coverage.
They're going to attack downfield.
At least the pass is broken up.
They can take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Oh, attaboy, Squidward Tentacles. The second, get you some yardage. We're starting at the 40. This is prime field position.
They'll try the right side on the toss.
Go. Okay. All right. Positive gain at the bare minimum.
Six coming up.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability
Hit it to
to
Flower.
score into that second level of
Nice.
defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds
All right,
it
at
on
least
the
you caught it.
left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right.
Get there. All right.
And they tackle him.
Third and one.
Nice pickup on that running play.
Now, this defense is
Good
gonna have
work.
to mix up some looks 'cause this back
You can get 1 yard.
day
You
in
can
the
get
national
1 yard,
championship.
KD. You can get 1 yard.
Running outside,
I guess you
the
can't.
defense has got to do a good job locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Well,
So they'll pass
got to bring it out. The secret weapon.
Go for it on
Please work. It works like 99% of the time. Tush push.
the quarterback. Just
He got it. Let's go.
Conservative call there by the offensive coordinator to be able to pick up that first down on 4th and 1. The quarterback had no issue at all getting to that line to get the first down and move the sticks.
takes the toss, heads to his right. It's a 2-yard
I'm honestly
gain.
surprised they gained positive yardage right
The
there.
offense that time was trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. This is crucial. Defense needs
Third
to
down
stop on
again.
Third down, trying to force a field goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Got it.
They
Nice.
stop him just short, but defense
Oh
really
my gosh,
backed
we're
up
like
now.
right there, man. Please.
The offense
We're
is in
right
a
there.
position with a new
First,
down.
we have 4 attempts,
First and goal. They'll try to run it in.
and we only need 1. Yes!
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And we're winning.
Front by 1.
It's by a point, but we're winning.
Kickoff team is on the field to put this one away. He's going to bring this out.
Looks like that missed extra point, or that blocked extra point earlier is more crucial than we thought.
Here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
All right. And just in time for the 4th quarter.
It's a shotgun run call.
Damn it.
Refusing to be.
Somebody, okay. No, I guess nobody can take him down.
Out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice.
Second down.
Somebody had to shut down Quentin Joyner somewhere. They're not going to get it. Oh, they are.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw.
All right, great stand, great stand. I was going to try and get in there for the pick, but at least the defense shut him down.
And forces him out of bounds.
All right, well, heading into the 4th quarter, we're somehow winning this thing. Boy, through all the rage, can we somehow pull this one out?
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down.
Current objective, survive.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
And he throws it away.
Can't find anybody on
Let's go!
throws it away.
Dude, when we get defensive stops, it is like
How'd he do it?
like that.
Impossible!
It's quite literally like that.
Second time. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Now the first
All right.
play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. They'll toss it to the right
Oh
side.
my.
And they'll tackle him for
Homer Simpson!
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute
Homer
offense, though,
Simpson,
they're
bro,
trying
he's
to
so
work as much
ass.
clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds.
Harold Flowers in pain. He can't move the ball anymore.
third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past
Nice.
the line to
Let's
gain.
go, KD.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter. Critical
I don't even know
down
why I'm
distances.
bothering to
This
run
guy
this.
just churning out yards the way he has
Yeah,
most
of course
this game.
Homer screws
Showing
it
a
up.
lot of physicality and natural
I can't run
running
that
instincts
play
and space.
anymore. That's like my bread and butter play, and Homer Simpson is just completely ruining it.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's caught. He's brought down.
All right, that's a pretty good run.
Gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I'm playing as conservative as I possibly can, knowing what's at stake.
In the passing game. Nice catch here.
And they'll work the clock
He's
here.
not going to get there.
On the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about
I can't do a tush push here, so.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend and get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short.
Everything can be redeemed by this play right here.
Awareness of space.
Everything can be
Exactly
redeemed.
what they needed to do to bring him down.
tackled at the 33.
All right, you didn't do anything there, but Katie's Burner's high-end talent did the work.
No man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you go get a touchdown.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, he continues to have time to throw.
I don't know why they're playing USC's fight song. We're getting in plays, they're not.
They had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield.
Everybody's wear and tear is at the very top.
After the catch, that's really given
No,
them a hard time.
nobody has anything left to give, but they're trying their hardest.
Out the clock and secure this win. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Oh my goodness, Homer Simpson.
Down for a loss after the completion.
I can't describe in words how good it's going to feel to have you get off this team.
Preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Second down. We're going to throw it. Dumps
Let's
it
go.
back. Caught. Defense
Attaboy,
finds
Leroy
it.
Jenkins.
Nice chunk.
And now USC is using their timeouts.
Calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock
All
as
right, we have
possible.
4 downs. 4 downs, baby. Come on.
Secure the victory.
Homer. Ugh!
And we're able to get him down. And now a timeout.
Thank goodness KD can break tackles. That's all I can say.
As possible for their offense. Second down and goal. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Oh, no, and KD's down.
Injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Urgency
All
here in the
right.
fourth quarter. They must
Not a lot of
Third
options.
down and goal.
Come on, Harold. Come on, Harold Flower. Yes!
No surprise there.
Yes! Thank you, Harold Flower.
Well, the tight ends are usually
You redeemed everything you've ever done by that play.
size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down this area. They may not hurt you on the big one throw, but they can use their bodies to find the quarterback a nice target. The defense is so condensed.
Extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
This is it. One last defensive stop, and we'll have ourselves a second national championship.
Yards deep in the end zone. They stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
They're only down by 8, so they score a touchdown here and get a 2-point conversion. Suddenly, it will be in a losing spot. So everybody needs to lock in.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot.
Nope. No, sir.
Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off.
Dropped it.
Here's the 2nd down play.
This is smart defense when you're trying to protect the lead late in the game.
Now they don't have any timeouts, which is
Get those
huge.
safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw and knock the ball away.
They crank up the tempo.
Just send everybody back. I don't care. They've got to go more than 80 yards down the field.
Drops back, looking for an open man.
And he goes down. Yes! Mustard mower coming in through the clutch. This is it. 4th down. Send everybody back. Know where the man is. Stick with them. Come on.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down.
That's it. Booby Curry. He had a terrible, he's been terrible all game, but he's the one that makes the game-sealing victory. Fellas, ladies and gentlemen, Tardaria has claimed their 2nd national title. Come from behind miracle victory. Get back to the drawing board, Lincoln Riley.
How'd he do it?
You got barbecue right there.
Let's go.
God save the Queen!
And of course, Katie's Burner's the winner. What can I say?
Might as well be in different leagues, not conferences, different leagues.
Hey, get out of the way! Get out of the way, random guy on the staff! We were gonna get the everybody hoisting up the trophy. And there's a random dude on the staff just phasing through the wall and phasing through my player, too. Whatever. Florida won the Super Bowl and then died off. They don't count. Alright. That Harold Flower play was probably the best play all game, so I want to get this. This is probably prime thumbnail material right here. Carrying the game on his back. Everybody loves a good tight end. Look at that. His eyes were shut, too. He knew he got it. 4 USC guys around him did not give a damn. He did not care one bit. The champ is here. That's what I know. That's all I know. Alright, well. Squidward Tentacles is going to go out with one last ring. He was benched early in the season last year. And now he's led us to a national championship. And not only that, but now we've unlocked CEO. Give me that. Yes, sir. So now we can unlock this. Bam! Insta-commits. And bundle discounts. Yay! Homer Simpson cannot scare me anymore. You are definitely right about that. And now I can spend all these points. It's wonderful. We might as well get motivator. Da 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 da. Send Homer oh yeah, Homer Simpson's most definitely going to the Guangdong Tigers. No doubt about it. Now I can finally upgrade all of these abilities. Alright, well. That's always very fun. CEO unlocked, too. Yes, we did. We did win the natty. It was a tough battle. Very, very tough battle. Not bottle. But we did it. Tardaria won their second national title. We still have yet to have our undefeated season, but that's a damn good start. Hell yeah. And now we'll get to see next year. Hey, look at that! Look at that! Guys, they finally started to pay attention to our athletic facility. Now it's up to a D. Woo! Yeah, so we'll have to create... I am going to have to create a shirt for 2027 National Champions. Katie's Burner, National Offensive Player of the Week. Yes, of course he is. I'ma miss him. Alright, final top 25 looks a little bit like this. Did Tennessee at least win their bowl game? I want to see that real fast. Oh, wait. We went back too far. Dang. Georgia beat Michigan in the ReliaQuest Bowl. Oh yeah, Tennessee beat Michigan State. Hey, we are not going back there. We ain't going to the Music Shitty Bowl. That's unrealistic. Whatever. Alright, well. Love to see it. Boy, and that was hard. I mean, I crashed out multiple times. So, I feel like that was well earned on my end. And you guys helped too. Don't forget that. You guys definitely helped. You played a huge part in this. Don't forget it. Alright, let's see who we're losing out on. Theo Bachelder. I thought he'd stick around, but I guess not. I could persuade him. Yeah, he's gone. Popeye's Biscuit. Zaya Wade. Yes! Goodbye. Goodbye. LeBron's hairline is also gone. Mustard Bottle. Projected round 1 in the NFL draft. Brain Rot is gone. He was a great wide receiver. I'm going to miss him for sure. Yes! 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 Let's go! Off to the Guangdong Tigers you go!
God save the
You will not be missed. Have fun with the Shanghai Sharks. Alright, Fetty Whopper. We're gonna miss him for sure. Cyrus Jackson. AJ Hayward is gone. Katie's Burner, as we imagined, is gone. He's projected round 1. And so is Squidward Tentacles, our starting quarterback. The man that started it all. He's projected round 1. Ghetto Smosh. Harold Flower also projected round 1. Billy Bob Jones projected round 2. Along with them, Morbius Dingus, Mustard Mower, Getty Whopper, only 17. Jack Ripper, Posty Malone, Xander Richardson, Xavier Gregory, Squidception, and Jaden Bass. We are losing a lot of people. We're losing pretty much all the guys that started this all. So, yeah, we're going to miss them. We're going to miss a lot of them. But it's over. It's finally over. At least the first part of it all. I don't have to deal with any of those bums anymore. All the core guys, yeah. The ones who started it all. Good news, we got a bunch of upgrades that we can do. This will be huge for off-season boosts. Look at this. This is why I kept all of my points, by the way. Yeah, we don't rebuild around here. We just simply reload. Okie dokie then. Well, let's see who went on to the draft. And then we've got to do our, I guess, see what guys we can find in the transfer portal. Alright, well, let's check draft results first. Let's see who went where. Squidward Tentacles, round 1 pick. Along with him, Katie's Burner, Harold Flower, and Theo Bachhelder. And Mustard Bottle. All of them were round 1 picks. We had 5 round 1 picks. I'm not surprised. And then Billy Bob Jones was a round 2 pick. But yeah, dominant run in the NFL draft. I think that's probably a record. I don't think anybody is getting that good. Tennessee had a couple of guys go. Lenora Sellers went round 3. What about Texas? What'd they do? Arch Manning, Ryan Niblett, and Warren Robertson all went round 1. Texas had a pretty good run. Yeah, Tardaria must have had a lot of guys. They must have made a record. Not necessarily a record all time, but a record for this season. What's going on, College Football Clips? Yeah, we don't talk about Season 3. And we got most of the guys we wanted. Now, the next thing becomes transfer portal. Who's interested in coming to Tardaria? Got a lot of 4 stars on this list. 4 corners actually. Wow. I'll probably change their names just so we all know. And the good thing is I don't even really need to bother with scouting for transfers. Just make sure to add Jacksonville State to the Sun Belt. If I can remember, I will. I think now, by now, with that win right there, I think the Tardaria Dynasty can officially begin. I mean, with this recruiting class and Mario Pissman returning, I think we can win in 2028. Yeah, I'd agree with that at least. I certainly hope so. I'm not counting anything, nor am I saying we're gonna win or we're not gonna win. If I say it now, I'm gonna end up blowing the entire season. And besides, just because we've got Mario Pissman returning, I mean, we are losing a lot of people. A lot of people. Here, since we're losing Zaya Wade, I guess I'll focus on you first. We can also use some linebackers. Oh, you already know we're at the top in championship contender. Why are we an A? We just won the championship. How are we an A and not an A+ in championship contender? The math ain't mathin'. Where would you want Memphis to go conference-wise? I wouldn't care where they go in the game. I'm never gonna play them, even if they were in the SEC. But in real life, I mean, Memphis would be a good team, and I do mean this. Memphis would be a pretty good team for ACC expansion. Because chances are, I mean, right now, you know, Florida State fans saying, oh, we're going to leave the SEC tomorrow. I mean, that's, you know, they're not. They're not. They're just talking out of their ass because they've got nothing else to really talk about with their team. But 5-6 years down the road, the ACC could look drastically different than it is now. So, my thing is that if they want to expand, they're going to have to look towards the group of 5. And Memphis would be a good team for that. All right, any other guys you can pick up out of the portal that are actually worth something? A couple of 5-stars in this class. That's always fun. We already got our tight end, right? I think we already picked... Yeah, we picked up a 4-star. We really stacked on our receiver core and our corners. We really focused on that. And good, because we need them. We absolutely need them. I'm tired of getting burnt. We need corners. Pac-12 would be way too much travel. Don't understand it. Same for Tulane. Yeah. If Memphis is going to expand to a Power 5 conference, they're either going ACC or Big 12. They're not going SEC. SEC is not taking Memphis. But the Big 12 has already expanded so much. I could see a possibility, though, where, and they've been talking about it, they said the rumors weren't true, but in case they are at some point in the future, with Utah, the rumors around Utah transferring over to the Big 10, we could see Memphis coming in to the Big 12 in replacement of Utah. Again, I'm not saying it's happening, nor do I think it's happening, but if Utah were to leave, Memphis would be a replacement that I think the Big 12 would keep their eyes on. That's if the Pac-12 doesn't explode again. It already exploded once, and now they're trying to bring more people in it. That's only if the Pac-12 doesn't explode again. Yeah, Utah joined the Big 12 just now, but there was a rumor circulating over the offseason that Utah was interested in joining the Big 10. But I never took that too seriously. But if it were serious, then there you go. Just something to think about. More than likely, I don't think we're going to get all these guys. Freaking Penn State. Back at it again, trying to yank all my recruits away. If the SEC could take one team, what team are they taking? Good question. I mean, the obvious choice would be one of the ACC teams that are actually good. Clemson, Miami, North Carolina, one of those teams. If the ACC ever implodes, my guess is that the SEC is going to go ahead and take some of those teams. Not yet. I'll tell y'all when it's time to name some players. It's going to be at the end because I can't name anybody yet. We don't even have our recruits for this season. It's first and second for everybody. Big 12 is too chaotic, so Memphis would fit in that room, but once again, staying put or anywhere but the Pac-12 or Big 10. Yeah. I mean, you hit that right on the money. I don't think the Big 10 will be interested in taking them, or really anybody for that matter, other than somebody like Utah who can actually give them something. Can I name a player for the super chat I sent during the weekend? Go ahead. Bro, I'm starting to really hate Penn State. I mean, they are just stealing everybody. Maryland? Really? Maryland? I know FSU had one bad season, but I do think they're an ideal candidate for the SEC. No, I don't think so. Not anymore. And I would have said this same thing back in the 24 offseason before the 2-10 collapse. They made an image. Their fans, their program. Oh wow! They made a terrible image to themselves during the entire offseason. By the way, thank you again, Arctic Phoenix, for the $2 super chat. It says, Pete Wheeler +2 speed upon joining Tardaria. Will do. But they made a terrible image for themselves, the fans and the administration, by suing their own conference, trying to get out of a contract that they themselves signed. They created a horrifically bad image when they did that. So I can't blame the SEC or any other conference for that matter for not being interested in Florida State, because why? I wouldn't want to be sued by a team that I had just joined the conference, because say you sign a contract to anything in particular, and then randomly decide, oh, you know what? I don't like this contract. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sue them because I don't like this contract. No, that's not how it works. You signed it. You can't buy a contract. You can't just buy. You can't buy the rest of the contract. You got to live through it. And the fact that they sued them over that, I can't blame the SEC or any other conference for that matter for not wanting any part in it. Tennessee is trying to go to Adidas for money purposes. Yeah, they're doing everything for money purposes. And your next comment, do you think Tennessee would ever do some shit like that? Sad thing is, I do. I think I've seen what this administration has done, and I would not be surprised. Not that I'm saying they would, and I'm not predicting it to happen, but I'm telling you right now, I would not be the least bit surprised if they went through and doing something like that. And I'd call it out, too, the same way I'm calling out Florida State. Alright, that's good for now. Alright, there we go. Got the right end, too. Got a corner. Nice. Got the linebacker. Nice. Look at us. Alright, well. I guess that's it. That's our class. I don't really have anybody else I'm interested in, so we can just move on. Alright, let's see where we lay in signing day. Where does our class sit? Number 4. Alright, I like it. That's our best recruiting class. I know that for a fact. Number 4 in the nation. I like it. 2 5-stars, 24 stars, 3 3-stars. Yeah, that's a hell of a recruiting class right there. Watching you beat the absolute piss out of USC was so satisfying. Well, they gave me they gave me some serious work. We were down 2 scores in the second half, or in the first half. It was a come from behind sort of victory. Look at Kentucky actually getting some recruits in. Who wants to go play for Kentucky? We rank, let's see, I guess, no surprise Georgia got the top recruiting class, but we rank 2nd in the SEC in terms of recruiting. It's pretty damn good. Do you have a list of names and positions? Yeah, and I'll show them to you when it's time. Alright, position changes. This is important. Wow, Connor Norman's up to a 90 overall. Yeah, but as you can see, our class has sort of gone downhill. Look at this. We got four quarterbacks as redshirt freshmen. We'll have our options cut out for us for sure. Squidward Tentacles the second is what we're looking at in terms of our running back, but Dominic Testa is right behind him. Leroy Jenkins too. Different leagues. Alright, our receivers. Where do we stand there? Yeah. Ugh. Not pleasant. Not exactly pleasant. We picked up a hell of a lot of guys in the transfer portal, but to be honest, our wide receiver core is definitely lacking. Is there anybody we can throw? Like Leroy Jenkins, maybe. We could make him a receiver. Foxbottom would be a good replacement, too. 77, though. What about you, Dominic Testa? No. I think we're going to switch Leroy Jenkins. I think we're going to, for now, we're going to switch Leroy Jenkins to wide receiver. Fullback doesn't necessarily even matter. Look at that. Leroy Jenkins up to an 82, so that seemed to be a good idea. All right, tight end. Well, losing Harold Flowers is extremely tough because the next guy down is Bubba Cush. We'll see what he can bring to the table. All right, Billy Napier. That's our left tackle. Mr. Popo up to an 82 overall. What about Boyce? Where can he go? All right, I think we're gonna switch you to guard. All right, right guard. Connor Norman, I think that is going to be a significant upgrade over Homer Simpson. Oh, we had some great guys at guard. We're gonna make you an 87 overall over at left guard, and then you, where do you stand? Oh, you'd be great at left tackle. So that's where you're gonna stand, Assassin's Weed. Glad you stuck around. And I guess Billy Napier, we're gonna switch him over to right tackle. Okay, this stacks out the offensive line pretty well. This really does some work. Mr. Popo's already our starting center. No surprise there. A tight end for blocking, not for catching, which is not what we're looking for. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at the difference between left end and then right end. John stopped the run. Where do our defensive tackles lay? Duly noted. All right. John stopped the run's going to be our starting defensive tackle. Parker Titsworth. We're going to switch you over to left end. There aren't really many changes here. There are a lot of freshmen, though. I'm telling you, we did some serious work this recruiting class. We got Lincoln Riley, 70 overall right end. They're going to switch you over to linebacker. Left outside linebacker's looking pretty good. Middle linebacker, it's pretty good. And then right outside linebacker, Derek Dooley. All right, our corners, about what expected. We picked up one in the portal who's already actually we picked up two corners that have already, and we're going to change their names, don't you worry. They're not going to stand like this. We're going to change their names. It's going to be on a first come, first serve basis. So when I say go, you'll basically change their name. I'll tell you when that time's coming. All right, everything else looks fine. Everything else, Ali G, we're going to switch you over to strong safety. Just as a backup. All right, Bruce Storm, gonna be our kicker. And then Sean Carter still remains our punter. All right, there we go. Now we'll see where they stand after training. All right, so let's see where they stand. Okay, they went up to an 89. Not bad. Osmond went up to a 90. Nino Nakano as a sophomore quarterback up to a 90 overall. Oh boy. Squidward Tentacles the second to an 89. Assassin's Weed 88. A lot of 80s. That's really good. Let's go by position. Holy, Tyler Huff had a great offseason. Wow. Bob Phillywingle. He went up, but he's not going to get any starting time. I hate that for him. Wide receivers. Pretty good. They all went up to 80s. Leroy Jenkins is now our top wide receiver now. That's fun. Oh yeah, and our line looks really good. Our line looks really, really good. Mr. Popo went up to an 86 overall as a sophomore. Thankfully, that's going to change in the depth chart, but that's okay. All right, yeah, pretty good stuff. Alright, this is the part that's gonna suck. Oh! Never mind, this is not gonna suck. We lost so many guys last season that we don't actually have to change anybody. Cool. Alright, that's great news, actually. That is great news. Any changes here? Not really. Okay. Yeah, I'm not upgrading our kickers. Who cares? I hardly kick the ball anyway. This is going to be pretty good. Yep. Alright, custom conferences. Who are we changing? American looks fine. Tank Conference, nothing out of the ordinary there. The Big 10. The Big 12. Alright. Let's make them independent. Huh. Trying to think where they would fit geography-wise. Alright, I guess, yeah, we're moving them over here. Alright. Jacksonville State to the Sunbelt West. Might be time to add a new school to the SEC. Make it an even 18 teams. UTEP, no. Okay. All right. Or where are we moving Memphis to? Are we moving them to Tank Conference or the SEC? Because I'm thinking about moving them to Tank Conference. Because right now they got 17 teams. They could use another. You know what? That's it. Tank Conference it is. There you go. They can have fun over there. Alright, UTEP was fun. So you know what? UTEP, if we're gonna make this stupid, then we're gonna make this stupid. UTEP to the SEC! Yeah! Yep. Alright, that's it. Sorry, I didn't see your comment submachine until I'd already advanced. Okay. First I need to check. Can I go ahead and edit my players? Alright, cool. We can edit players. Alright, guys, it's time. Let's get to work, shall we? It is time to edit our players. I'm looking for guys who are like either transferred here this season or we got in the recruiting thing. We got a bunch of wide receivers here, and I know that. And I'll tell you guys when you can go. I'll tell you guys when you can just start naming players. But right now I'm putting in the ones that people have already recommended. So starting out, we got 76 overall Ash Ketchum. What? Huh? That's a bad word? I can't believe this. All right, well, 2 M's. I can't believe that's bad. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. They just be calling everything a bad word now. Yeah, see, this is why I'm glad we grabbed a bunch of different players from the wide receiver core. Hajime Nagumo. All right, next up. A sophomore, 18. That. Yeah, that's going to be impossible to pronounce. I'm just going to have to translate it. Okay, Beautiful. All right. Flight Reacts is all the way down there with the freshman. Shane Gooch. I don't even know if I want to change this one. I can't. That's too funny. Thankfully, you have 2 other wide receivers. That's too funny. That's too funny. I don't know if I never changed that one. Nobody ever did. That's hilarious. I'm leaving that one. Shane Gooch. Alright. Oh, it's one Pete. I was thinking of Pigskin Pete. Alright, and then 96 speed. That's gonna be deadly. Golly picked up a speed receiver. Holy hell. And then finally, a wide receiver by the name of Bubble Screen. Beautiful. All right, next up, tight end. I know we picked up a tight end. Okay, there are not any names for tight end. Yeah. All right, guys. Go. First come, first serve. Name the name for the tight end, and that's who I'll name him. Whichever one I see first. Of course. Oh no. Good lord. Antonio Brown. Right. Antonio Brown. Next great Tardaria tight end. Alright. Let's see. Do we have anybody for tackles? We do not. Alright. First two names I see for left tackle. That is... Wow. Alright, Oh, Tegatron Owe. Alright. And beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. Derek Doohickey. One of these guys is either going to be an elite offensive mind, and then one's going to be the next Homer Simpson. Or nothing there. Okay, our center. Now, we do have a name for this one. We actually do have a name. Edit player. David Aries II. There we go. Anybody on the line? What a bunch of elite names. Billy Napier, Harry Ballsack, and Carb Loader. Good lord. Okay, these are all freshmen, and these are all defensive ends. All right. Here we go. First three names I see. First three names I see come up. Those will be the names. First three names. That basically after Wolverine's comment saying, "Is it time to name players?" All right. Justin Timberate. What a name. Oh, of course. You would. You absolutely would. Homer Simpson. Dadgummit. Well, I'm not renaming him Homer Simpson, but basically he'll just be the second coming. Hopefully you're a lot better than your predecessor. Homer Simpson II. And then finally, Adalbert Dingus. Oh, wow! Wolverine, thank you for the $10 super chat. He says, Lava Chicken. Alright, well, I had already chosen to make this guy's name Adalbert Dingus, but for the next position, yeah, Lava Chicken. Also, you didn't emphasize which position. Adalbert Dingus. Also, you now have 10 points to add to any player of your choosing, any position or upgrade. All right. Defensive tackle. What a name for a defensive tackle. Do we have any? Nope, we don't. All right. Why not just make him Bart? That's a good question. We don't have a new kicker, Lucas. So you get to be a defensive tackle. You can bump up his stats if you want to, Lucas. You got 10 stat points to use. I guess you can, Lucas, yeah. So go ahead and drop another one, Lucas, and then I'll add him to this other defensive tackle. And here I have to bump up my push-up counter. Oh, use all the stat points on Lava Chicken. Okay. What about this player name, Lucas? Dang, Tennessee kicked the shit out of Ohio State in baseball. At least we get one win over them. Chicken jockey, of course. Chicken jockey. I'm gonna make that a stinger. Or a soundbite for future streams. That way, every time he gets a tackle, I can just play it. Okay, next up. Outside linebacker, nothing there. Middle linebacker, nothing there. Right outside linebacker. We do have one for outside linebacker. And we actually have a name for this one. LaBoomstick Body Bag the Third. I don't know what happened to the first two, but whatever. And I'm gonna go ahead and cheat here, cause Ladarius Silver. I think I think that's a name somebody threw in the chat. Oh well, we'll just leave it at that then. Never mind. All right. So we've got two senior corners that I'm going to go ahead and change. All right, guys, throw out some names. Oh, wait, I can't change these guys. They're real people. Bummer. Okay. I can't change these corners. They're real people, so I can't change their names. But I can still change the names of the freshmen that we got. And we did get two freshman cornerbacks, so. But I think, yeah, one of these is going to be Tatsumo Bunsman. So there's only one spot for a corner. Keith Thingy Majig. Oh, all right. Tatsumo Bunsman. Alright, first off, I have to go back to Lava Chicken. Because Lucas wanted me to edit his stats. And I get to choose where they go. I mean, he's huge. Okay, 5 on strength. And then 5 on tackling. Alright, he's up to an 83. An 83 as a freshman, that's pretty good. Cannot deny that. Alright. And then this other one was going to be Keith Thingy-Majig. Oh yeah. Alright. Safeties. There's only space for 1, and I'm pretty sure... Yeah. Alright. Khalid Shang Su. Beautiful. Alright. Strong safety. What do we got here? I guess we can't edit you since you're... Dadgummit. Yeah, you're a redshirt senior, so I can't edit you. At least I'm gonna give it a shot, but if not, then... Oh, wow! Wolverine, $5 super chat, much appreciated, says, here's some other names, Carl Weezer and Queso. What positions? And which player am I upgrading? Oh, cool, I can actually change your name. Nice. Okay. Well. Everybody said Misono Mika. I never realized. Where are you from? Because I know you're somewhere. Oh, Blue Archive, of course. I can't judge. One of the quarterback's name is Nino Nakano. Oh, did I try to edit you? Yeah, I can't. Okay, I thought so. And we didn't need a new punter. So there's that. It doesn't matter, Lucas. There are no positions left. Basically, whatever happens, you know, it'll be... Whoever you place will be for the next class. Okay, offensive lineman. Queso. And while you're figuring out which player to upgrade, Lucas, I'm going to go ahead and look through our schedule and see what we've got coming. What does our schedule look like? Oh, good grief. Oh my goodness. Well, this is a schedule, alright. A rematch with Buffalo is underway. Wow. Oh, we're good. We're playing 8 conference games again. I don't know what happened. We were playing 7 last year, but we're playing 8 again. We got Louisville. We're going to change... We got to throw out somebody. I would like to serve our military, but I can't do it here. I'm sorry. So I'm going to put you as a buy. And then, what we're going to do for you, we're not going to play anybody week 0. What we're going to do is we're going to have Buffalo. No, I guess, okay, let's try week 2. Yes, they're open. I wanted to play the home and home with Indiana because Indiana needs to come to the Tangerina. So we'll play all of our non-con opponents at the start of the season. We gotta go to Folsom Field to play Colorado. We gotta play Buffalo and Louisville on the road. And then that's when we get our home stretch. We play Arkansas at home, Florida on the road. Crap. Then we host Tennessee and Texas A&M. Play Vandy on the road. We get UTEP at home, South Carolina at home, and then finally we play Texas on the road. Well, that's a brutal schedule, but I believe in this team. I believe in this team. Go ahead and upgrade Lava Chicken again. Okay. Gotcha. Syracuse, Tardaria, Orange Bowl rivalry. Some point in the future, maybe. Lava Chicken was already pretty high up. Yep, there it is. All right, 5 more stat points to a position of my choosing. Tackling? No, we just did that. Hit power. All right, +5 on hit power. Bam. All right. It's pretty good. Alright guys, I'm out of time. I gotta get out of here. Thank you all again for being on here tonight. Love each and every one of you. We'll see you guys next week for Season 5. We're gonna kick that off starting on Friday at 7 o'clock. Hope to see you guys there. Love each and every one of you. I'll do my push-ups on the Volstar podcast, Lucas. And thank you all again for being on here tonight. Love each and every one of you. And as always, power to